Sometimes when a customer has too much mulch, the best thing to do is just spread out what's already there amongst these other beds. And what we're doing is not a herbicide or a fertilizer application. What we're doing is applying color mulch of black. Since you want black mulch, you can actually get this through one of your stores and apply it so you're not wasting mulch. You put too much mulch down, it's really detrimental to your trees and shrubs, because there's something called a root flare that the trees and shrubs that is where the trunk and the roots meet above ground. If those are buried, what's going to happen is disease and insects will take over, because mulch, what it does is pretty much keep in heat and moisture. So biology is this: the outside you see is bark, then you got cambium tissues, beyond that is a phloem and xylem. Think of those as your veins and arteries. The best way I can explain this probably is, if you have a tourniquet on you and it's wet underneath, you're going to get infection. Just set in. Well, in a way, that's what's happening with the trees and shrubs when you do that. When you keep too much mulch, because they also cannot breathe and they suffocate. One of the major things that we see is twig dieback, when most of your trunk, well, not the trunk, your surface leaf area is all leafed out, but you got the outside of the drip line pretty much bare of leaves. You can scrape off that mulch at the base of the root flare. If there isn't any, you'll find surface roots. Well, that is in survival mode. The best thing to do is remove that mulch that is on the root flares. I'd rather color mulch than kill the client's trees and shrubs because they want to put more mulch down. Well, doing that, you're doing a disservice to your clients because of the damage that causes. So this mulch color being black, we ordered a half a gallon of it. It'll cover 6,000 square feet. You mix it in 2 gallons at 8 ounces. If you have a gallon sprayer, you don't need that much. 4 ounces to the gallon. All this mulch I was put on this back bed came from that one I first started spraying up there. because it had too much mulch. So we broke it up and feathered it out. What was left off this one and a couple of these beds in the front came to the back. Too many people I see out here, even the HOAs, oh, mulch, mulch, mulch. Folks, that's what I'm seeing of a roof flare, but we got down what we could. We came across surface roots. So what we did was remove the mulch away from the root flare there. And just spread this around so we can get colored. This was all mulch back here, and I was putting out back corner bed we just got done spraying. This is number 34 River Rock. We charge $225 a ton to install that, plus delivery fee. In case you're wondering. A little bit higher on the mulch to install because it takes more labor intensive. It's more labor intensive to really move that mulch, move that rock. It doesn't take much to really break up this mulch either. We already broke this up. We really hate the rains too because we're behind on our mowing services. These clients, so we're just trying to finish this up so I can get back on these other lawns we have that we're actually behind on. Trying to get a full coverage on this thing. It doesn't seem like it wants to stick to the blossoms, but we told her about the blossoms and stuff that's been carrying on from over there. Just go ahead and paint over them. So that's what we're doing. Surface roots. You can see this discoloration around up here. Well, this is all the root flare. That's how high this mulch is. So we took a lot of this mulch off too and put it on the other side of the other bed in the front. Looks like it's just applied. This is uncolored. We didn't get here yet. So my Lesco sprayer started acting up and being, I don't know what the heck was going on with it. But it really started clogging up for some reason. I don't know why. So what mulch we had left over went all the way down. Graded and seeded that. We first talked about getting this rock bed, well, landscape bed. It was nothing but black mulch. So I offered to say, hey, what about rock? Whole job would have been a little over $3,000 with landscape fabric under rock, removing the old mulch. So she figured out it was too high. That's fine. So we came to about $900. Like I was saying, to apply the mulch. Well, we've got a thin layer of what's going on. So she wants to spend a little bit more. So I figured, you know what? What if we hybridize the landscape bed? Like, what's that? That is when you have rock and mulch, and it's a landscape. Before I don't want to do that. That's a boo-boo. It'll wash off eventually. So we came to about 1,800 for the rock. Grading and seeding of that back there. And coloring. It worked out pretty good. For the trouble with the rains we had. In case you're wondering about these weeds, I'm just coloring. Roundup has already been applied to theirs the day previous. I'm almost out. Make it 2 more gallons and that should finish me out. Try not to paint this hosta. My back's bugging me a little bit today. Back in 2012, I was rearing into a motor vehicle accident, and then my truck was pushing the vehicle in front of me. So I've got 3 degenerative discs and 1 protruding disc called my lower lumbar. It's not fun on these days, some days. I really hate when my back acts up. Yep, running out. I have to go fill up. This mulch colorant, color back, is the same exact stuff that's actually used commercially when you buy your dyed mulches. Only they come in 55-gallon drums, ready to go. What happens is, how it works, is I believe it's grounded up first time, regrounded the second time, then it's colored as it comes out during a second grinding. Instead of charging by the yard if you don't need to buy the mulch, this is actually your cheapest thing to do. You're not wasting money by remulching. Every year, just buy your color. It comes in all the colors. And just paint your beds. I'm trying to keep it off the rock as I can, but it's overspray. What a difference already. I will show you all the way around in another video after this. Stay tuned to look for the pictures of this job, befores and afters. We try to break up these clumps as much as possible. This is actually my first time applying this, so I'm just experimenting with this service. Because I see too many people want to keep applying mulch, but it's not needed. I know you guys have seen me wearing a black hoodie. We don't have any right now. It's a chilly day. So what you're seeing is one of my favorite hoodies that I wear every day. It's Walleye Freak. Got this hoodie from a guy who was trying to start an apparel company called Walleye Freak. I don't know what happened to him. He quit doing it. I tried to order more hoodies, but he just blocked me from Facebook, so I don't know what his deal is. So, I guess I won't be buying anymore. That'll be it. Okay, here we go. On the front. Color mulch really makes a big difference. That wow factor really pops being black. We prefer double ground, but color really doesn't give any more nutrients to it, so it's just bonuses for color, aesthetic purposes. That's all. I hope you guys learned some on this video we have shot in today. I'm gonna go ahead and I should just pull these out. Won't take long. About the benefits of not over mulching. You shouldn't. Okay. There you have it.